Let's have a look at these setups. So first thing we'd look at, we talk about the hat there at this end. That hat now is facing the golf ball. You can see where this hat was sort of aiming over here. And in actual fact, that was one of your better ones. So we actually had one which I could find now on where your peak of your cap's aiming over here. As we said, this is basically a long shot setup with your feet. The peak of the cap shouldn't be facing that one any shot, by the way.
Yeah.
All short shots or long shots, you want your head facing down to the golf ball and your eye line to be to target, yeah? At this point, your eye line's kind of going way left of target, which again will encourage that different direction to swing the club, okay? But before, as I said, you had that kind of setup as if you were going to play a full shot. Then as you went back, a lot of leg slide there, a lot of knee slide, and you see how the club came back there. Before that ball's even got to its peak of its flight, you've swung through, and the club's kind of like back here. You're leaning back, so you haven't sort of really controlled that club this way. If you like throwing a ball, you wouldn't throw a ball and go...
No.
As if you're going to get waiting for the reaction to come back, okay? So just throw it there and sort of just hold that position, yeah? Now, when we hold the position, doesn't mean I'm gripping really tight, yeah? We're just gripping nice and loose with the club. So as we go back now with the swing from this smaller setup, that left foot slightly opened out. As I said, the feet are still level. It's not kind of push the left foot forward. The reason we bring this foot back and open up a little bit is just to help your hips and chest to move through a bit easier. If you put it forward now, you're now restricting in the first place, okay? So just that small adjustment with the feet. As I said, weight now favouring that left side. As we go back, head's nice and neutral there. Good strike of the ball. Turn through, and then we hold. So we're under control with that club now for the whole swing. Obviously, you have to come back eventually, I suppose. But you're just going to swing through. And in some ways, a good practice I used to try and teach a lot of people is when you hit the chip shot of this length or even longer, hit the shot and just watch it, yeah? See what the ball does. So you learn from the outcome of a bounce, how a ball rolls on the green, what sort of contact the ball has to the ground and what that then does to the golf ball. And the more your eyes see things, the more it takes in information and learns. If we just go... rubbish, and look away or look up the sky and go, oh, what's this? There's nothing taken in from the information that's out there. Same with when we're putting. If we're putting past the hole, if it goes past the hole and you know when you've hit it, you go, oh, it's too hard, well, watch it, because your putt's going to come back the same way it's just gone, yeah? So if I'm going to that corner flag here now and I hit it and go, oh, it's too hard, okay, it curves that way past the hole, so on the way back it's the reverse. If I hit it and go, oh, God, and look up the sky, I'll close my eyes in anguish, I've lost that potential learning outcome, okay? So it's just about controlling ourselves to do what we want to do, not, I say, gripping it so tight and then sort of like, and almost panic. I think the thing is, because you get the ball a long way and you've got a strongish club, these short shots for you are going to find quite tricky, or trickier. As I said, as much as they're not the most fun shot in the world, for you, spending the first 5, 10, 15 shots on the range, hitting shots at this length, and the club could go back to here, to here, to here, doesn't matter. Your torso is still turning through fully. The club then just goes through here, here, or here, depending on how far you want the shot to go. But learning these different lengths of shots, so we get on the golf course next time, so you have an evening or whatever, early morning, we can then think, okay, you get towards the green there, well, now can you hit the green? And really, for you, a skill that's going to bring your scores down massively. If you can hit the green from 40, 50 yards and then just two putt, your scores will come flying down. Because most of the time, those first 6 shots we saw on the sim there from 43 yards, whatever it was, all missed the green. I think one might be at the back of the green. One was in the water, that's a 2-shot penalty. 3 missed the green and one was in the bunker, okay? So you're hitting the 1 shot towards the green, you need another shot to get on the green again. Chances are you might miss it again coming back. So now you're taking 4, 5, 6 shots from 40 yards. Well, if you're covering the 200, 300, 400 yards in 2 or 3 shots and then taking 60 to the last 30, you're like, oh, God's sake. And it's a lot easier to get better at this is. It's like, okay, let's just get the next test, and then Alan, we're going to drivers 250 yards. You look at me and go, oh my God, don't think that's really going to happen today, okay? If I said to you, just hit the green from half a football pitch or a rugby pitch, I could do that. Physically I could do it. Strength-wise, I could do that, okay? It's not impossible. That's potentially doable, as opposed to let's get a driver and whack it over 200 yards dead straight. So it's a lot easier way to bring your scores down. All right, mate? So work on that set. I think just for you, you're getting into a better sequence. I like that. Your grip pressure is looking looser. I think once you get used to how a club looks on the ground when it's straight and the ball can kind of swing on this curve rather than being really close and you trying to manipulate it, this will just be a small version of impact. And your longer game will be an extension of this. Just your arms and you're hinging your elbow. The club will just go back further for you. So once you get to here now, you just keep going over this right shoulder, not kind of lifting it high there.
Be really good at that.
I think I mean, as I said, takeaway is always going to be something you'll get quicker than the next stage, because it's obviously the first part, and it's going slower, and we're not in the golf ball. Okay, so if we can get that movement better, just been practicing these shots. From there now, it's just like, say, if I imagine, say, you had a pint glass in your hand, just chuck it over your right shoulder.
Yeah.
That's the thing you're trying to make. Okay, buddy?
Cheers,
Good
man.
stuff.